welcome to WSBN TV. I'm Brandon Zamoyski. My producer here is Brandon Bowling. We'd like to welcome everyone to the 5,000th broadcast here on WSBN.TV. This game is the 3:15 game here of the Clash at Center Rice Ring of Mountain Prospect Ice Arena between Southeast Elite 3-2 and Minnesota Machine. They are 1-4, searching for some momentum and hopefully some wins. Top players for Southeast Elite are Lincoln Buki. He is an all-around player. He back checks well, forward checks well, even good on the face-off dot. August Gerke for the Machine. Another speedy forward. Likes to use his speed to get by players and uses that sharp shot of his. Both these two lead their teams in goals and points. The assist leaders are their line mates. Demid Kondrasov for Southeast Elite and Kane Kuit for the Minnesota Machine. These teams just met at their nets. Are now going to meet with their coaches, and we'll kick this game off soon. Looks like Buki is not going to start for Southeast Elite. It's going to be Gautier's line with Kondrasov and Waves. For the Machine, it's going to be Kuit. Looks like Caddy. And the far side winger looks to be Ben Remitz or Jace Lindbo. Puck sent back where D'Souza is there to cover. Hartlib now moving in. Ari Olsen takes the puck. Ari Olsen sending it in. Kuit with the puck. Shot blockered down by Rafael Minot, who is the starting goalie for Southeast Elite. They look to move the puck out of their zone. Kuit is pinning the puck now. Back to D'Souza. D'Souza over to Hartlib. Sent over to Caddy. Caddy sends it to no one as Gauthier takes the puck. Now Kuit. Kuit looking to break in. Kuit now working the corner. Sent back to Kondrasov and intercepted. That was by Schaefer. But now Bianco's working his own way. Bianco shot, and he scores right away for Southeast Elite. Benjamin Bianco gets things kicking. 13:42 in the first period. Southeast Elite leads 1-0. Here we go. Lincoln Buki now in the face-off dot. He's the star for Southeast Elite. Puck sent back where it was retrieved. And fans wanting penalty. Here's Gerke. Shot, glove save. And same time Gerke comes out. Same time that Buki came out. 13:26. 1-0 game. First shot Southeast had on net went in. Move behind the net now. Here's Kachenka. Remitz, excuse me. Rooks with the puck. Shot comes. Remitz in tight. Off the shoulder. Rebound just bounced over Garrick's stick. Now Crisp comes down with it. We're going to get a penalty there. So Remitz touches the puck. And Southeast Elite will have our first power play of the game. Noah Lavoie is going to go to the box. First chance here to see Southeast Elite's power play. Hartleb and D'Souza at the point. Gauthier, Kondrasov, and Weems out there for the forward group. Gauthier wins it back. Remitz tries to take it up. Excuse me, that was Martinson. Tried to take it up. Martinson now behind the net. Martinson on the forecheck. Gauthier recovers the puck. Gauthier up through the middle. He tries to get by Martinson. Now Hartleb tries to walk in. Hartleb unable to. Cleared out of the zone. Now Hartleb with it. He looks, he walks in, trying to start a little magic. He shoots it into the glove of Camden Holloway. Holloway, the starting goalie in this game for the Minnesota Machine. Gauthier tries to win it back, but Caddy gets it on him. So Olsen will send it all the way down. 1:15 left here on the power play. Hartleb's going to start taking off. Hartleb with it. Moves in. They move in as a unit in a straight line. Hartleb going around the net, taking his time with it. Sends it off the glass to his D partner, but now foot race for it. Caddy seems to outweigh him, and we're going to get a penalty. Caddy shot, and he scores! So no penalty. We'll just have a tie game. Caddy gets hugged very hard by Ari Olsen. Tie game. Machine 1-1 on the delayed penalty, shorthanded goal. So there shouldn't be a 5-on-3, should be 5-on-4 because of the goal scored, and it is. Face-off won by Buki. Now Crisp with it. Crisp walks through the middle. He passes it to Buki, but it gets deflected. D'Souza. He tries to walk around. D'Souza at the circle. Short side, save by Holloway. Southeast Elite putting heavy pressure on right now. 28 seconds left in their power play. Buki, Crisp, and Bianco, the forwards. Bianco with the opening goal in this one. Ref blows a whistle, says it's on him. Decides he wants to redrop the faceoff. Faceoff won back by Buki. Shot and gloved down by Holloway. 23 seconds left in the power play. 11:21 in the period. Same personnel for Southeast. Bianco now in the corner. Buki with it. Buki missed it. Buki shot up. Now Bianco gets the rebound. D'Souza with it. Souza walks in. Souza. Pass across. Shot. And a save. Holloway. So he will keep it a tie game. That is the end of the power play. And now we'll go back to a face-off in the Machine zone. One thing to mention is Southeast has a short bench. 2 forward lines, 2 D pairs. Fatigue could be a factor for them if they get into a close game situation. They try to get out early ahead, play the rest easy. Gauthier now gets the puck off the face-off. Kondrasov with it. Kondrasov battling on the boards with Remitz. Kozanchenko dumps it in. Kondrasov goes short side, but sails over the net. Something we've seen a lot in this tournament. Now, Minnesota has a chance. It's like Garrick. And Southeast able to get it out. Kondrasov with it. Remitz back with the puck off the dump. Remitz now moves it right in the middle to Garricky. Garricky with it. Garricky trying to walk in, use his skill. Garricky goes into the boards hard, but no penalty. Now Hartleb with it. Hartleb moves it to Kondrasov. Kondrasov walks in. Drops it to Gauthier, and the puck is caught in tight. Now Wames with it. Wames turns, looks, sends it down low. Kondrasov is awaiting it. Gauthier with it now, gonna try to turn out of coverage. Sends it back behind the net. Wames with it. He misses it. So Kozachenko will have to send it back in deep. Kozachenko with it. Moves it right in front. And save by Holloway. Pass broken up. Remitz is going to dump this down, and it'll go for an ice. We'll reset back in the machine zone as they are trying to relinquish pressure out from the southeast attack. Buki is lying out, one of the two for Southeast Elite. It's like the Souza and Denner on the blue line. Crisp with it. Crisp stops. Tries to move it to the middle, but ends up going behind the net where Buki's with it. He gets collided with and no call. Shot, Bianco. Bianco's shot we've already seen today. Top shelf goal. Buki moves. Tries to make a nice move, but save Holloway. So this game will remain tied. Buki had a great attempt at a goal, but instead, Holloway slams the door. Buki wins it back to D'Souza. D'Souza tries to rifle it through to Crisp. Unable to corral it. Crisp goes to Buki. Buki tries to shelf it and can't. Bianco now. Bianco with it, getting pinned by Olsen. So the Machine are going their own way. Martinson. Martinson with it. Gets it over to Ceason. Now Buki with it. Buki moves in. Shot. And saved by Holloway. Now behind the net. Southeast tries to move in, but Ceason takes it out. Ceason now. Walks in by Martinson on his right, but elects to shoot. So that'll be a glove save by Minot. And we'll go into the southeast zone. Gauthier giving Caddy his 2 cents on where he should line up for the face-off. Now Wames with it. Wames could have a 2-on-1 if he beats his guy. But instead, just gets ridden off into the boards. Gauthier on the puck. Gauthier sends it back. Now it's Kondrasov. Tries to slam it home. Puck still loose. Puck just outside the crease. And now Kondrasov has it. Kondrasov with the puck. Looking up. Turning out of coverage. 2 of each team battling for it now. And Moss had come out with it, but now looks like Kondrasov has gained possession again. Kondrasov goes behind over to Wames. Wames with the puck. He looks. Fire! And saved by Holloway off the Kozachenko shot. So we'll reset with a face-off. Face off here in the offensive zone. Remitz now. Remitz moves it to the middle. That's Gerke. The star for the Machine. Gets the puck stripped from him. Bianco. Now, Bianco walks in, passes it across, but picked off. So now Gerke will have another shot right here. He walks through one. Shot goes 5-0 and save. Off the rebound, Remitz takes possession. Remitz behind the net. Moves it over to Schaefer, but taken away very quickly by Bianco. Bianco, no ice. Southeast able to keep it in. That's Gauthier. He spins and tries to reset it back up at the point, but the Machine not allowing that to happen. It's Schaefer. Schaefer's shot. Blockered away. Bianco with it now. Bianco walking in past Remitz. Bianco spinning. Faking back into the corner. D'Souza now at the point. Puck lost on his feet, and the Machine are able to get it out. So now, Cisa has a shot. Got some offense. Puck sent over to Borrell at the point. Borrell missing that opportunity. So now Crisp has it. Crisp walking in. Excuse me, that's Kondrasov. Kondrasov in the corner now. Cisa with the puck. And Gauthier was able to get it out of his feet. Puck sent around the boards. Martinson with it. Martinson fires it cross ice, but stuck in Denner's skate. Cross ice pass over to Weems. Weems may have a step. If he cuts in, he does. Shot and save by Holloway. D'Souza with it now. Just lifts the puck in. And now Olsen with it at deep. Cross ice pass. Set back in the middle to Caddy. Caddy with a goal in this game tied it up. Hard collision to the boards, but no call on the plays. Now Pookie will try to move it inside. Bianco doesn't get a shot off. Pookie with it. He shoots. Soars over the net. Now Korzchenko puts it into Crisp. Crisp, chest of Holloway, and that one stays out as well. Now moved over to Couette on the boards. Taken by Caddy. No. Limbo walks in. It's a shot on net, and we'll get a whistle. Face off, won by Elite. They send the puck around. Kept in the zone by Lavoie. Now Weems goes to take it out. Gauthier helps him. Now he walks in, dumps the puck in, and stood up by Remitz, it looked like. Now the Machine move out of the zone. That was Gerke, who just stumped the puck in. Now Gauthier walking in. He gets stood up once again. And the puck gets sent out over to Hartloop. Hartloop over to Kozachenko. Kozachenko slap shot. Loved by Holloway. Face off here in the zone. One back by Elite. The Souza shot stays in. Buki now. He tries. No good. Shot hits Holloway's stick out of his hand, so players will try to avoid that. Stick down. Exited the zone by the Machine. So now Holloway can go get his stick, and this play is very offside, so they'll just leave it, and we'll get a breakout. It's Bianco reaching. He loses it. Buki recovers. Buki sends it over to D'Souza. D'Souza walks in. He shoots low. Bianco now. Bianco looks. Bianco sits in the corner, getting pinned by Borrell. Borrell works on Buki. Buki now trying to evade Borrell. Crisp now sends the puck into the zone. Caught by Borrell. Dump puck in and moved over. Looked like to Martinson. Crisp now with it. Stolen by Curran and stolen back by Buki. Buki now. He gets stood up. No call on that collision. Bianco now. Bianco getting his stick lifted, unable to shoot it. Kozachenko will keep it. And Holloway will cover that as it trickles into his crease. Gauthier ready for the face-off. 55 seconds left here in this first period. Gauthier. On the forecheck, Machine able to break it out. That's Caddy. Caddy coming down with just 40 seconds left now. He's stood up. Caddy sends it up to the point. Shot doesn't get through because Kozachenko blocked it. Now the Machine looking. Goes to Coet. He shot. Is saved by Minot. 18 seconds left now. Coet walks in. He's cornered off Caddy. Backdoor chance. Save Minot. So now Southeast Elite will escape this period tied. Looks like his clock will run down. So yes, 1-1 tie after the first. We'll go to a break and be right back after the second.
Ironman Industries stands for quality and precision in steel manufacturing. Specializing in quality of our work, we're committed to our customers. Build the future with us at ironmanindustries.com.
Do you want to develop an unshakable level of self-confidence? Then check out my best-selling book, Mindset First. It provides a concise and practical way for athletes just like you to win the mental game.
Welcome back here on the 5,000th broadcast here for WSBN TV. I'm Brandon Zamoyski. My producer and cameraman is Brandon Bowling. Face off here. Start the second period. Tied 1-1 to Souza. Sends it long over to Denner. And now in Bianco. He shoots and scores. Bianco gives them the lead 2-1. Southeast Elite now leads 2-1, 14:44 here in the second period. They also lead the shot count 13-10. Excuse all the Minnesota Blades players crossing over the frame. Now, it's Buki with the puck. He's going to move it forward to D'Souza. D'Souza's going to shoot, doesn't go high. Taken by Crisp, but returned into the hands of Minnesota. Caddy with it. Taken now by Elite. Turned, and Curran's going to take it. At the point now for Lemur, but taken back by Buki. Southeast still unable to clear their zone. D'Souza has it. D'Souza uses some fancy skating to get around. D'Souza now. Slap shot. High glove save by Holloway. Face off in the machine zone as they look to answer for the very quick Benjamin Bianco goal. His second of the game. Machine working around, but pair falls, so Gauthier is going to have a chance in front. His backhander saved easily by Holloway. Face-off went forward by Gauthier. Now attacking is Kondrasov. Minnesota starts their breakout. It's Cohen. Battle along the boards ensues. Moss stumps the puck in. Moss at the point now. Shot, tip, just over the glove wide of Minot. Look like 2-on-1 now. Gauthier has the puck. Shot! He scores! Maxime Gauthier gives Southeast Elite a 3-1 lead here with 12:39 left in the second period. Face off at center ice now. Went back by Elite. D'Souza takes it. D'Souza goes up. He walks wide. Turns and fires to the middle where Bianco was. Buki now. Buki and Bianco working the puck in the corner. Puck kept in by D'Souza. Buki goes, and he gets hit. So we're going to have a penalty here as Buki got hit a little up high. So now we have a power play for Southeast Elite. And that's actually Garricky, the Machine's top player. That same line that was just out there is out there with the exception of Hartlib, who got put in at D. Back to D'Souza. D'Souza walks around. He tries to go, but pass gets picked off and sent down. So they will reset their defensive zone. Minot sends the puck over to Hartlib. Hartlib drops to D'Souza. D'Souza now, if they hurry, they could have a 5-on-3. As the back check is not urgent. D'Souza shot. Holloway saved it. And now Remitz almost had a break for a shorthanded goal. Remitz inside will just fire it down. Minot will drop it. Buki now. Buki walks in. Move around 1. Walks in looking to move around 2. And he doesn't. Sticked away by Olsen. Buki with the puck now. He scans. Tries to throw it, but that doesn't. Martinson almost gets a good play. But almost only counts in hand shoes and horn grenades. Horseshoes and hand grenades, the saying is. Excuse me. Puck sent down, and Martinson has a break on it. He gets taken down, no call on the play. So D'Souza takes the puck up. D'Souza moving the puck up for Southeast Elite. On the power play, 30 seconds left. D'Souza shelfs it and goes bar and out, so Holloway will thank the crossbar for that one, saving them from going down 3. Season elects to dump it in and go forecheck. So with 11 seconds left, should be Southeast Elite's last rush up the ice. Wames with it. Wames tries to get it in the zone, really unable. So now we are even strength as Hartleb sends the puck in. It's going to be Kazachenko comes out. He'll play alongside D'Souza on the back end. Season pass a little behind him. So when they go back to retreat for it, change of possession. Wames now. Wames trying to make a move. He's just going to throw it on net. And puck almost trickles in, but stays out. Sent around. Kazachenko's shot gets blocked by his own player. Try to get batted out of the air by Wames, but he misses. Shot comes blocked. Gauthier turns, deciding what he wants to do with it. Now, Minnesota goes. Here comes Minnesota to Martinson. 2-on-1, 3-on-2. Shot and fans on an amazing opportunity to get them back in this game. Hartleb now blocked, and he'll run into a player. They'll blow a whistle because he is down. Looks like he's up and doing okay. So we'll get him back to the bench, and then we'll play hockey. Looks like ref's talking to him. Looks like he's good, just a little begged up off the hit. His teammates will help him back to the bench. And we'll get back to a face-off in the Minnesota zone. Face-off won by Minnesota, but kept in by Southeast. Now they come down the ice. Caddy comes down the ice 2-on-2. He moves the puck up to Kuit, but not really controlled by anyone. So Crisp will have it. Crisp moves up, working in on the defenseman from Minnesota. Crisp shakes the guy off of him, but can't get the puck back on his stick, so D'Souza now has to reset it into the zone. D'Souza working in. Bianco with it now. Gave it over to Buki. Buki drops it back. Shot comes off the glove of a Minnesota player, almost bounced in the net. That was off the glove of Borrell. It's now played around the net. Goes Kuit. Kuit stepping up. And now Ari Olsen walks in the zone. Olsen, shot, gloved over the net. Kuit with the puck. He sent back all the way down Here we go for icing. We have a face-off down at the southeast end. Garricky is going to take it. Opposed. Gauthier. 3-1 here in the second period. 7:39. Tied up are the two centermen. But now take it. It's looks like Kajasov. Shot, but saved and covered by Holloway. Gauthier is going to take the face-off for Southeast. Looks like Garricky is still in for Minnesota. Face-off won by Southeast. Hartlem now with it. Looks like Crisp has the puck on the wall. Excuse me. That was not Crisp. That was Kondrasov. Puck taken out by Hartlem. Kondrasov walks in. Passes it to Gauthier. Sticked away by Season. Season falls, but still able to get the puck around to Remitz. Remitz moves up the ice. He sends it all the way across ice over to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to make a move, but nothing comes of it. He recovers and gets the puck. Shot comes. Garricky just off the blocker of Minot. Puck is sent around now. Kondrasov with the puck. He has to chase it down. He gets hit, and that's going to be interference on Ben Remitz. Shot comes. Glove down by Holloway. So we'll get the call from the referee. They say a rough. I say interference. Penalty either way. We have a face-off here in the zone of Minnesota Machine as they kick off this penalty kill. 2 minutes on the clock. Although it's not on the scoreboard yet. Souza, and a foot race. Martinson might have a step. Martinson walks in, shorthanded shot. And a windmill glove save by Minot. Face off now. Southeast controls on the power play. Walking in. It's Crisp. Sticked away by Olsen. Crisp walks around the net now. Looking for a pass. Moves it to Buki. Buki moves it up to Hartlem. Hartlem back to Buki. Buki down low. Tries to give and go. It's not there. He says go back up top. So he does. Hartlem now. Buki almost loses it and does, but he uses his speed and is able to recover. Buki spins off of Martinson and makes him fall. So Southeast Elite will have a good zone entry here. Blocked away by Season off the shot from D'Souza, but Bianco still controls. Bianco turns and shoots. Save Holloway. Bianco now sends it up top. Back down low. Buki with it. Taking his time with it. Shot comes. Glove save. Holloway. We have a whistle, I think, finally, about the penalty not being on the board. So I think they say play. Coach is yelling at their players what they want them to do. Gauthier wins the puck forward, and Kondrasov is able to corral. Weems tries to send it to the middle of Gauthier, but broken up. Pass across to Kondrasov. Sticked away. Weems now. Spins out of coverage. Spins again. He stays in the corner. The pressure from Lemaire was too much, and so he gives up possession of the puck. Lemaire still killing. Takes the puck now, and he tries to dump this down, and he does. Lemaire with the dump down. Minot's going to take it. Hartleb with it. Hartleb trying to defend now. Get the puck out of his zone. Caddy with it. 5-on-5 now. Caddy with the puck. Gives the puck to the middle and broken up. Weems is now streaking down the ice for Elite. 4 minutes left to play in the second period. Weems tries to walk around, move it to the middle, but gets all the way through to the point. Hartleb now. Tip. Gauthier. Spinning shot by Kondrasov almost goes in. Kondrasov is hit hard into the boards, but reverse hits the player, and he falls instead. Kondrasov walks in now, and they call offsides, as Weems did not get all the way back. Buki's line out there. Ruskariki's line. D'Souza has it. Sends it in the middle of Buki. They have a nice chance as the player falls. 2-on-1. Crisp ends up missing the puck because it went right under his stick. Schaefer now with it. Schaefer streaking down the ice. Schaefer coming in. Slap shot. Glove down by Minot. Scarily close to having that entire side of the net wide open as Minot overslid. D'Souza now. He walks in, tries to get some speed. Shot D'Souza. Goes just high. Crisp now with the puck. Crisp. He moves it up. Over. Shot comes. And Denner's shot is easily blocked away by a skate. Now Remitz comes in. He tries to make a little move and gets taken down to the ice. Buki tries to get the puck out of his zone with some help from his D. And Remitz fires it in. Now they're not going to like that. And we have some friendly shoves given here. And even the goalie Minot getting in on it. Minnesota coming in and hitting Minot's glove after he had it covered, and players not taking very kindly to that. Even Minot not taking kindly and giving a shot of his own. They sent two Southeast Elite players to the box. One of them's D'Souza. Couldn't see who the other one was. I'm sure I'll see on the score sheet here. Refs now trying to figure it out, so we'll go to a break. We'll be right back when we figure it out. Play back here in Mount Prospect, Illinois. Face off in the zone of Southeast Elite. Play goes around and up to the point. Shot, tip, but no good on the goal. Minnesota now comes around. Southeast Elite, excuse me, that play is broken up by Olsen. Olsen moves it to Caddy. Caddy is sticked away by Hartleb. Now, they look. Pass over to Olsen. Olsen walks in, scanning, waits, fires, but misses the puck. Hartleb now walks around. He tries to go off the glass, but not high enough. So, and it's no ref by the blue line says no goal. One ref says yes, one says no. And our ref, I don't believe he gets the call. I'm pretty sure it's a close ref, but we'll go with no goal. To me, it looked like it was under the crossbar. To the ref, maybe not. So we'll have a face-off down in the Minnesota zone. They break out now, looking now to get back what they have. They say ball don't lie, maybe puck doesn't lie here as they go in 2-on-1. Caddy with the puck now. Olsen. Over. Shot comes into the pads of Minot. Now it's Southeast the other way. Shot wide of Holloway. Hartleb keeps it in, forward checking as a defenseman. Crisp uses his body. Puck doesn't get around the boards. Crisp now with the puck. Shot might come from Kondrasov, but no. 1 minute left in this period. And Elite is shorthanded. Minnesota trying to get a break here with 16 on the power play. They are unable to get it in the zone. Shot dumped down on Holloway, and you'll just put it behind the net. Arielson now coming out. 40 seconds left in the second period. This power play is going to come to an end. They move it up, and it's just going to get sent into the zone by Lindboe. So D'Souza will retrieve. Lindboe in the corner to get it. But pressured heavily by D'Souza. Across. Shot. After a shoulder save by Minot. Hartleb with the puck now, moving around. He sends it off the boards, but kept in by Minnesota. To the middle it goes. Shot, and Minot makes a save with 5.9 seconds left here in the second period. .9 here in the period. 3-1. Southeast Elite leads the Minnesota Machine. Ref pointing to players where he wants them. Shot coming. Another face-off coming, excuse me. Won by Bianco. And that will be the end of the second period. 3-1 is your score. We're going to cut the ice, come back from a break for third period action.
I'm Dr. Cassie Preston. My job as a mental performance coach is to help elite athletes just like you to consistently perform at your capabilities. But in order to do that, you need to reliably get in the zone. The problem is, like most athletes, you spend too much time in your own head, worrying, overthinking, and are doubting yourself. This can be frustrating and discouraging because you've put in all this work to develop your physical abilities. Your mindset is causing you to underperform. Now, I understand that working on your mindset can be difficult and confusing. There's so much cliche advice out there like, don't worry about it and just be positive, which might be the mental states you want to achieve, but it's not the how-to. In fact, this fluffy, cookie cutter advice often makes things worse. Instead, What you need to do is challenge the status quo and think differently about success and failure. That's why I wrote the best-selling book, Mindset First, to provide athletes like you a repeat and reliable way to win the mental game. I share the concise and practical strategies I use to help professional athletes be at their best day in and day out. This book will help you break free from the weight of results so you can stop spending so much time in your own head and start playing with confidence so you can perform when it matters most. And most importantly, I promise you this, by reading this book and working on your mental game, you're going to have a heck of a lot more fun along the way. Do you want to develop an unshakable level of self-confidence? Then check out my best-selling book, Mindset First. It provides a concise and practical way for athletes just like you to win the mental game.
Ironman Industries stands for quality and precision in steel manufacturing. Specializing in quality of our work, we're committed to our customers. Build the future with us at ironmanindustries.com.
We're back here for third period action between Southeast Elite and the Minnesota Machine. Teams are meeting with their respective benches right now. Elite leading predominantly in the first period and the beginning of the second, but Machine giving pushback late. Teams meeting with their coaches as the referee tries to move the water around, a lot of water on the rink. So he has one of the pusher things, and he's cleaning the corners off, trying to spread some of this water out so it gets spread out, pucks don't get stuck. As it looks like a swimming pool down low. Goalie doing the same thing for the Machine. Both teams now cheering the referee on for good reason. We need more referees like this in the hockey world. I'm Braden Zamoyski. On camera for me is Dylan Bowling. You're watching WSBN.TV 5,000th broadcast. We're in a good game here. Ref says, let's get into it, and I agree. Teams now going to their goalies, saying, let's go, get hype. Let's go win this thing. And for both teams, that means different things. For the Machine, it means coming back too. For Southeast Elite, it means holding on to a 2-goal lead. Some say worst lead in hockey. Me, I like having some wiggle room. 1 goal kicks you in the butt, gets you going. Gauthier taking the face off against Caddy. Caddy wins it back, but Elite controls. Couette with it. Now trying to escape the zone. Kozachenko keeps it in. Ref says offside, so we'll have a face-off right outside the Minnesota zone. Face-off looming. Gauthier able to retrieve. Now, Kondrashov walks in. He shakes one off. Now Minnesota comes on the rush. It's Gerke. Gerke, man, to make a move. Makes the guy fall, but doesn't get by him with the puck. So he'll try to saucer it over. Unable. Shot from Lehman. Blocked away. Puck goes out of the zone where Crisp will have it to attack. Excuse me, it's Kondrashov. Kondrashov with the puck now behind the net. He tries to wrap. Puck goes right back to him. Schaefer now with it. Schaefer tries to throw across ice to Rum. It's unsuccessful. Puck now on the half wall. Controlled by Kozachenko for Southeast Elite. Move to Crisp. Crisp now racing forward. He has it in the corner. Both teams battling for possession. Sent out to Hartleb, but he sends it back in. Excuse me, that's Denner. Now, Moved out of the zone over to Martinson. Martinson takes it. Rode off into the board, so D'Souza will take over possession, and Bianco will have it. Now, shot by Buki, but hits the side of the net. Buki with the net. Buki walks the circle. He shoots. Save, Holloway. Machine have it around their own net. They go to break it out. Puck stepped in by D'Souza. Now Martinson has it. 2-on-1. Martinson and Moss. Excuse me, that was Season. So Season and Martinson have a 2-on-1 opportunity that gets saved by Holloway. So, do a reset. Excuse me. In the Southeast Elite Zone. 12:27 left here in the third period. Caddy moves it out to his teammate. Kondrashov tries to move it out for Elite now. They get it out. Now a puck race for it. Kondrashov keeps it in. Kondrashov takes it to himself. And over to Couette. Couette now breaks out for the Machines. Pass across from Caddy. Goes over to Lindboe. Lindboe with it. Resets down to the point where Olsen is off the skate. And that goes over to Borrell. Hartleb now takes it. Breakout starts with Wames. And taken now by Kondrashov. Kondrashov fumbles a little bit. And now Ari has it. Olsen. Off of Minot's helmet and goes up into the netting. .34 here to play. 3-1 is your score in the third period. D'Souza now taking it out. Passes it over to Crisp. Bianco takes it and put right past the left foot of Holloway, so it stays out. Now Gerke tries to get the puck out. And no offsides called. May have been. Buki dumps it in. Ref says good. Olsen with it. Moves it up. Over to Remitz. Remitz over to Schaefer. It's back to Remitz. Puck gets taken by Crisp. Crisp and Bianco, 2-on-2. He goes through his legs. Crisp with it. Around the net. Moves it to Buki. Buki gets hit. Now Remitz takes the puck. Remitz 3-on-2 with his Machine teammates. So decides to turn and moves it to the point. Lavoie. Shot gets blocked. And now Buki goes the other way. With Kondrashov, we have a 1-on-1. Kondrashov moves in. Shot. Off the post. Rebound. Another rebound, and neither of them were able to get shots on net. Stick, but Season still has it. Season now on the half wall. Hartleb skies it out of the zone. Moss will go and regroup it. Hartleb once again. Now controlled by Gauthier, but called for offside. So we'll come outside the zone and reset. Won by Gauthier, but controlled now by Season. Season takes it into the corner. Gauthier with it. Still pressured hard. Kondrashov takes it on Martinson. Martinson steals it from him. Martinson walks in. Into the corner, looking for a pass. Gauthier with it. He has it now. Gauthier walks in. 3-on-2 if they hurry for Elite. Shot comes. Kick save. Holloway now. Looks like Martinson's the other way. but taken by Hartley. Kondrasov. Toe drag move. Martinson now. Caught on a change, 4-on-3. Martinson taking his time, looking for a pass. And instead, it was taken by Buki. Not a lot of urgency here from the Machine, down 2 in the third period. Bianco tries to clear it, but unable. Now, they are able to get it out with D'Souza. D'Souza walking across the blue line. He looks, scans, fires to Bianco. Bianco works to the net. Kick save, Holloway. Crisp with the puck. Crisp walks around the dot. Drops it to D'Souza. At the point, D'Souza. Shot. Kick save, Holloway again. Puck on the boards now. Both teams battling for it. Puck taken. 2-on-1 now. Martinson. And D'Souza takes it. And so the play goes offsides. Machine tagging up, and that gives Lucy a lot of room to skate. But they go offside, so we'll reset outside the zone. Face off outside the Minnesota Machine zone. Won by Gauthier. Back to Denman. Goes in the zone. Allows Fronic to take it out for Minnesota. Pass all the way across the ice. It's Lindbo. Lindbo takes it. He decides to just walk to the corner. He's sheepdog away from the net. Shot. Failed to tip it, so it'll just go wide. Now it's Waynes with it. Waynes loses the puck. Walking in. That was Fronic. Puck out. Fronic keeps it in and sends it back down to the corner. Kazichenko now with it. He's pressured hard by Caddy. Waynes tries to turn off of the pressure, but instead of board battle will ensue. 6:40 left here in the third period. 3-1. Southeast Elite leads the Minnesota Machine. Kazichenko with it. He sends it through the middle. And he has Kondrasov, 2-on-1. Kondrasov, he decides to shoot into the glove of Holloway, and we'll have a whistle. Face off in the zone for Southeast Elite. Minnesota now takes it out. They work the puck around. Garricky sends it low. Schaefer, shot. And nothing on it. Now Southeast Elite with D'Souza now with it. D'Souza walks in, sends it down the corner, gets back up to his point. Garricky takes a fall, and now Buki walks in. His stick gets lifted. 2-on-2 now, as Garricky walks in. Garricky and Schaefer try to walk in on D'Souza and Denner. Oh, and a big hit. Ref calls a collision. I think everyone here, both fans, are mad about that. Looks like we have Buki just skidded out of play and skidded away, but Mano makes the save. Bianco with the puck now. Ceasing gets the puck taken from him. Now Buki with the puck. Buki looks. He shoots it on net. Saved by Holloway. Now pass made cross ice to Martinson. and taken by Hartlow, but now Minnesota walks in. Blocked on the boards by Martinson. Now Bull. Shot. Get back within one. Off the rebound by Minot. Looks like the goal went to Cameron Ceason as he banked on the rebound. Southeast Elite coach thought it seemed it's okay, we're still up one. 4:30 left. Reminder, if this game ends up being tied, we have a 3-on-3 overtime for 5 minutes. We're in a best-of-3 shootout. The puck is dumped into the machine zone, where it's Fronic to start the breakout. Shot from Hartlow gets tipped and covered, and some friendlies are exchanged between the two teams. Face off now. Gauthier wins it back. D'Souza. Shot goes up into the far side. Near side, excuse me. Players brought down, but no call on the play. So Waynes will try to work for it. Waynes working for the puck. What goes out? D'Souza with it. D'Souza. And a block. And so now Minnesota's a shot. But saved by Minot. Great chance to tie this game up, but to no avail. Minot came up big. And that puck goes out of play. So we'll have a whistle and we'll reset. Face off. Won by Buki. And now, it's Remish who gets the puck taken away from him by the defensive Southeast Elite. Now Buki walks in. Buki walks in. Cuts inside and he gets collided with. He's upset about that one. 3:15 here to play in this game. Southeast just needs to hold on for 3 more minutes. Minnesota needs 1 goal to force overtime. Now, here comes Schaefer. Schaefer with the puck. He stops and turns. Olsen at the point gets kicked away by Souza. Shot comes off the shoulder of Minot, up and out of play. It's like Gauthier line out for Southeast and Gerke line for Minnesota. Shot comes up and into the corner for Remish. Remish spins off one. He sends it up to the point to Olsen. Olsen. Shot. And a goal. 2:44. Now it looked like he got played by a high stick, but refs say no. The goal will count. Ari Olsen gets the goal. Say it was untouched. .244 left, tie game here. And here comes Kondrashov. He flips it up into the corner off a stick. Now here comes the machine again.
to Curran. Curran over to Ceason. To Olsen again. He just scored, looking for another one. Olsen again. Shot. Blockered away by Minot. Olsen, he's going to keep shooting. 2:06 now. And Southeast Elite trying to hold on and get this puck out of their zone. They need a change now. And now rebound. And now they scored. There it is. They lead now with 1:35 left. And this one. Maxime Gauthier is at the front of the line, so looks like he was the one who got the goal. Timeout called by Southeast. Only 10 players on their team. They probably need a breather here. 4-3 game with 1:35. We're going to go to a break and then be right back with the rest of the third period.
The 4 Points by Sheraton, Winnipeg South. Conveniently located on South Pembina Highway near the Trans-Canada Bypass and 1 hour from the U.S. border crossing. Offering a saltwater pool, hot tub, 24-hour fitness center, restaurant, and lounge.
Ironman Industries stands for quality and precision in steel manufacturing. Specializing in quality of our work, we're committed to our customers. Build the future with us at ironmanindustries.com.
Left to go in this game. Southeast Elite just scored to take the lead. This one has been back and forth in the third period. No call on the play. Refs have not been calling much this game. Garricky looks to keep his puck in the zone, but it is taken out by Bianco. Bianco will open up the scoring. He can close and ice the game, but instead taken away. Empty net, Martinson. Now, looks like Kondrasov takes it. Garricky, Bianco now. Battle along the boards, a minute left in this one. Puck moved over to Cohen. Martinson chasing down to Souza. Battle along the boards. Garricky has it. He moves it over to Olsen. Olsen tied it. They're trying to do it again, but saved by Minot. Minnesota players not giving up yet, knowing that Olsen's sweet shot scored from the blue line last time. They can hopefully do it again for them to tie this one. There's a good chance here if the machine can win this draw on the forehand side, but they don't. So they're going to need to get up to the point, and that's a great look, but instead goes out of the zone. Offside's called. So we'll have a whistle and move it up to outside the southeast zone. Olsen talking, probably telling his team to give me the puck. One forward by Caddy. Over to Olsen, 26 seconds now. Crunch time for Minnesota if they want to tie this one up and have a shot. Martinson with it. Martinson keeps. Offside. Garricky desperately trying to get back. Now he does, so Caddy is able to move in now. Martinson, 7 seconds. unless they can have a miracle right here. Looks like Minnesota will lose this one, and Southeast Elite will win, giving them their 4th win here in the Clash Hockey Showcase. We'll go to the handshake line and then the national anthem. Great game by both teams. Arielson with the electrifying tying goal. And then Maxime Gauthier to put it away. Teams are going to line up now for the national anthem. Then we will end this 5,000th broadcast by WSBN TV. That will be the end of us here on WBSN TV, our 5,000th broadcast. We would like to thank everyone for tuning in. From me, Braden Zamoyski, my cameraman, Brandon Bowling. Thank you all and have a great day.